Hi everybody, welcome to this general playthrough with random win directions for the Open 2023 tournament here on the channel. Please give me a thumb up, make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. These are Pro and Expert division, playing from the middle tee, and bear in mind these are all old replays back from my competitive days in the game, so of course you'll see footage from accounts that are no longer active. Timestamps in the video description down below, and of course use these as general approaches only, as we won't know the tournament directions until, of course, those various stages begin. Here we go. Hole number one then, going to play the rough bump with the quarterback here. And we're going with between 2.5 and 3 bars of backspin, so around 2.7 if you want to be accurate, which does help. And 3 bars side spin to the left. Ball guide to the hole and just going slightly through. Once you've added your spin, you'll see a little bit of the red ring onto the fairway. The adjustment I go here is mid plus 10 power to settings. So even though we are using a Kingmaker, I'm using power to numbers. Here on this one, mid plus 10. So 2.7 backspin, 3 bars side spin to the left. And we do want to hit perfect, which we do. And this one bounces into the rough and rolls along very nicely. Just creeps in the right side for a nice hole in one. Hole number two, we don't have send it wind in my opinion, unless you really want to go with a premium ball, so I'm just going to lay up here. I go with a little click of backspin, and I'm playing with the rock level 8. If you do have a rock level 7, I would suggest going with a Titan, because when you adjust you might otherwise go into overpower, which is something we want to avoid. So just a little click of backspin here, red ring touching the rough, and the adjustment is mid plus 15. Mid plus 15. Then we're just going to take our shot. Obviously lower level clubs you will need a little bit of overpower depending what club level you are using. Bounces very nicely, and pen and paper at the ready. We need to write down some yardage information. 308 yards, and from here I'm going to play with 1 bar of side spin to the right. Then I'm going to set the target to have the ball guide going in towards the pin itself, ever so slightly beyond the pin, because we do have headwind. Obviously thorn level 7 or lower will have a shorter ball guide. So 308 yards, I play this one 61% slider, 15% elevation. So 61 slider, 15 elevation. As you can see, we are pretty much in direct headwind here, so even if you are slightly off with your numbers, still got a good chance of getting this one to drop. Pull over the bullseye. If you don't know about that, there is a new tutorial up on the channel homepage. Very important part of the game, especially if you are following content creators or following guides. Hole 3, nice wind here, to be honest. 4.5 top spin, 2 bars side spin to the left. Max plus 10 is going to be the adjustment here. Yellow ring touching the rough on the right at max distance. Then we adjust max plus 10. Then I am going to push back up to max. And then we're going to take our shot. A little bit of overpower here just so I can get far enough up for the second shot. And we're going to go with a little bit of curl to the right. Wanting to hit perfect, I do believe a minor great left and great right should, however, still be fine. And we're looking here for a drive distance of around 370, maybe a bit further if you want to push it, 375 yards, anywhere around there is fine. But I do want plus yardage here for the second shot. 1 bar of backspin with the sniper playing a bounce over. Then we are going to play true club distance. Now this shot, I adjusted this one 35% elevation true club distance. However, we are a little bit under adjusted. So look at the plus yardage marker here. Does need a little bit of tweak. A little bit more adjustment needed here. So you can look at this video, see what you think is needed. But plus 5, I'm playing this one in between mid and max plus 35 elevation. However, like I say, we just need a little bit more on the adjustment here. Ball guide slightly short of pin, about 1 to 1.5 squares short of pin. That's because you're going to get more roll than is shown here because the green is downhill. So 0.2 extra, and that one would be in. Hole number 4, it is send it time. 2 options on the second shot here. 6 top spin and 2 left spin. Stretch out to find your position. Now, 6.5 is a little bit of a low wind with a berserker in pro, so this is where I'm going to describe the outcomes for the second shot. Max plus 10, push back up to max and then go with full overpower and a little bit of curl to the left. Now, obviously, if you do have wind over 7, 7.5, you're going to have a longer distance on your drive. So, if you do have higher wind, set up the same. We should still be fine. Shouldn't risk the rough, to be honest. Second shot is most likely going to be the dunk, and I would do what I did with the opening round, play it rings from min minus 20, or true club distance minus 20. Here, because I'm just after mid distance, I go for a backspin shot instead. So this will vary depending on your drive, but 5 to 6 bars backspin, aim at the pin, then adjust true club distance minus 15. So find out where you are between min and max, and then obviously work that out on your slider. Minus 15 elevation. This is a tougher shot to drop than the dunk. However, if you don't get as much wind push on your drive, then that is still a decent chance for an eagle. Hole 5, we have an albatross here. On the drive with club with 6 bars top spin. So 6 top, 3 right, second bounce into the rough, and then we want to roll out. If you are using Thor's hammer or APOC, then obviously you will need to push up a little bit more. Max plus 10 is the adjustment on this one. Max plus 10. Then I am just going to push up a little bit here, just 1 yard. If you are going, like I said, with a driver with less distance, you will need to stretch out to find your position. And then obviously push up the amount that you are stretching out. But we just want to clip the rough and roll out. Anywhere around 350 yards is going to be absolutely fine on this one. Second shot with the sniper, and then we're going to use spin to find the funnel. It's going to be some backspin and a little bit of left spin as well. And then we want to aim at the pin. And here we are adjusting true club distance with a negative elevation, minus 45. And this is going to be, depending on the distance of your drive, between 25% slider and mid. So you just got to work out true distance of club, minus 45, and you're going to have a very good chance here. Turns a corner at the top of the green and rolls down. Are we going to sneak this one in? Are we going to sneak it in? Just creeps in, so a little bit of a tweak needed on the aim. Just make sure you are setting up at the pin. I was slightly left of pin on that one. Hole 6, I don't really like this hole, if I'm honest, but we're going to show you the first look here. And we're going with a little bit of backspin and 1 bar side spin to the left. So it's about 0.3, 0.4 backspin, 1 bar side spin to the left. The adjustment I make here is max plus 10. Max plus 10. Problem here is the adjust can be awkward with the bunker, and you may have a little glitchy adjust here. So this is work in progress. I have been tweaking this one. See if we can get a little bit closer. But this was the first look, and it's not a bad attempt. Something for you to work with. Max plus 10 on that one. Bounces very nicely, and as you can see, just needs a tad bit more backspin, I do believe, but it comes in very, very nicely. If you're enjoying the free content and want to help keep it free and support the channel here, head over to patreon.com/BK Golf Clash. Loads of different membership levels, all have the same perks. You get wind charts early, you get elevation sheets, exclusive content as well, episodes of my club guide series up there as well. So plenty to help you out as membership perks if you want to help support the channel. We do have a very nice drop here with the quarterback. 4 top spin, 3 right spin. And look at the ball guide there. Don't be alarmed, the ball guide will show up as clipping the rough and rolling back out, but you're going to be absolutely fine. I like to push rings on this one. and that is because otherwise it becomes a little bit difficult to see what you're doing. Adjustment mid +5, and then we are going to take our shot. And this is of course the NASCAR hole. It's all about getting the right line, entering the green at the right part, and then getting a very, very nice roll to the pin. And it's one of those you're not really going to know until the very end if you've dropped it, but it does have a very, very good chance. And as you'll see, this one is falling in beautifully, and that is one that has been dropped amongst the team very, very frequently today. Max top spin with the big topper. I do adjust into overpower with my max +10, so I am going to apply that to my shot. Great left is safer than a great right, but obviously we do want to try and hit perfect. Lower level big topper, you are going to need more overpower though, of course, here, and we just want to get that double bounce and roll towards the green. For me, I play the wedge shot end bringer school, usual elevation, no spin, bull guide to the hole. Hole number 9 then, Apocalypse, is very, very useful here if you do have it unlocked because of the curl. Couple of bars of top spin and max side spin to the left. Adjustment is max +20, and then I am going to push up to max after adjusting. Because I've got APOC 3, I do go with some overpower here as well as full curl to the left. Obviously if you do have APOC 5+, you are going to have a little bit more distance on your club. Max left curl, and we do hit minor great, but it's still going to be absolutely fine, and we just want to approach the top corner of the fairway. Second shot here, we're going to go with the sniper, and this is a weird shot because it looks, and you are really playing very downhill to be honest, but we do play with a negative elevation, and we want to really try and find the nice little funnel. So it's going to be between 4.5 and 5 bars of backspin and a little bit of side spin to the right. It is going to vary depending on the position that you end up with your drive. I played this one mid -35, so medium distance -35. So it's not much adjustment at all. Does need a little bit of a tweak here. We come in with a nice speed, but just miss to the left hand side. Thanks very much for watching this video here on the channel. If it has helped you in any way, please consider sharing it amongst your friends and clanmates in the game. Join us also on Facebook. Head over there, search for BK Golf Clash and join our free group. Loads of members there sharing shots. Free guides are posted, as well as loads of other great Golf Clash resources. So check us out there. You can join in the discussion and also leave feedback on the game in general. Finally, if you wish to help support the channel and keep the content free for everybody, please consider becoming a Patreon member. The link is in the video description down below. Good luck, see you soon, bye for now.